So hello everyone, welcome to this new video where in the previous video we have discussed four questions of module 1, right? So we are going to continue with some of the other set of questions from module 1. In this video again we have 4 to 5 questions and totally around 10 questions from each module. If you go through which we are providing, it is more than enough to score around 65 to 70 plus. And also these questions which we have provided here, this PDF will be available in video's description. You can check it out later. Okay, you should be sharing this video to a huge number, sharing our playlist to a huge number, where this we are going to create a playlist and set it in our channel. Okay, should be sharing because the exams are near. Okay, so let us continue with the questions. For fifth question, that is discuss whether management is science, art, or profession. Okay, so yeah, management as a science, art, or profession, it combines elements such as science, art, and profession through its classification. Okay, management as an art involves doing things based on real world situations and learning the how of a phenomenon. Okay, management as an art focuses on getting things done through others, often in dynamic and non repetitive scenarios. Okay, with one example, they have one simple scenario they have explained with one example, that is a manager using creative strategies to resolve team conflicts or motivate employees demonstrates management as an art. Okay, next is management as a science. Again, science involves organized knowledge and applying scientific methods to develop understanding. Management applies systematic principles and analytical methods to solve problems and improve the efficiency. Again, with an example, they have explained you using data driven approaches for planning resources, conducting market analysis highlights the scientific side of management. Okay, management as a science, it contributes with the inner structure of management. Okay, inner structure to be stable, you should be having some of the organizational knowledge, so that in this way it helps to build as a management as a science. Okay, next is management as a profession. Okay, so profession involves, what to say, you should be having some of the skill sets, organizational knowledge, and educational practices, all of them involves under this profession part. Okay, you can see these 3 points, it have organized knowledge, training methods, and a defined code of conduct. Okay, while management has moved closer to being a profession due to its specialized education and practices, it lacks strict licensing regulations like traditional professions, example law or medicine. For example, again, managers with the MBAs, that is Master of Business Applications, or certifications demonstrate professionalism. Okay, professionalism is must in their roles. Okay, so this is the management as a profession. So let's get to the next question now. Define planning. What are the different types of planning and explain them with examples? Okay, this is again very important question. Types of planning. One is strategic planning. Under strategic planning, the definition is long-term planning focused on overall goals and direction with an example. Next type is tactical planning. Medium-term planning that focuses on implementing strategies through departmental goals. Again, with an example they have explained you. Next is operational planning. A definition, example. Next is contingency planning, financial planning, growth planning. Any six plannings are given, you can write either any four or five. Okay, it depends on how much marks divided in that question. Okay, for example, if this question is of 10 marks, then if you write 5 points, it's well and enough, because under one type of planning you should be writing its definition along with one example scenario. Okay, so that's well and enough if you write 5 points. Next question is discuss the steps involved in the planning process. Okay, this is again very important one. Steps in the planning process. First step is setting objectives. Okay, the first step is to define clear, specific, and measurable goals or objectives for that the organization wants to achieve. Okay, objectives provide a sense of direction for all the planning activities. Next is analyzing the environment. The managers assess internal and external factors such as market trends, competition, and resources. You should be having the certain set of knowledge about the current affairs, market trends, and between the shareholders and stakeholders, you should be having the knowledge about what is happening currently. Okay, that means that comes under analyzing the environment. This helps to identify opportunities and threats that could affect the plan. Next is identifying alternatives. Various courses of actions are considered to achieve the objectives. For instance, a company may explore options like launching a new product or expanding into a new market. That is the identifying alternatives. That is, you should be identifying alternatives in order to grow your business or grow your management. You should be identifying what certain alternatives you should be uh, it could be helpful for our management. Next is evaluating them. Evaluating alternatives means you should be in a position where you should judge your alternative which you have provided, and it should be putting it into a test. Next is selecting the best alternative among whatever the evaluation you have done. Next is implementing the plan, okay, based on your evaluation. Next is monitoring and reviewing, okay, your plan. These are some of the steps involved in planning process. Next question: define decision making and discuss its importance in management. Also outline the steps involved in decision making process. Okay, again, this is a very important, multiple times repeated, and much important question. Definition of decision making: it is the process of choosing the best course of action from multiple alternatives to achieve specific goals. Okay, some of the importance of decision making are achieving goals, efficient use of resources, problem solving, adapting to change, motivating the employees, and improving efficiency. Okay, all these points along with its explanation, uh, which involves under the role of decision making, you should be making a deep note of. Okay, next is steps involved in the decision making process. Steps involved is identifying the problem. Okay, based on the identification of problem, you should be gathering the information about that problem, okay, that needs the solution. Next is identifying the alternatives, which I've already told in the steps involved in the decision making process. Okay, again, this answer is repeated: evaluating the alternatives, selecting best alternative, implementing the decision, monitoring and reviewing. Okay, these points are very important. Also, if possible, you can make one simple block diagram for all these answers. Okay, that would be very helpful, because if you make any diagram, right, the evaluator would be getting an impression that you are knowing something. Okay, if you make a particular flow chart or any block diagram for any particular answer, like these kind of answers for steps in decision making, functions, importance, and all, okay, that would be very helpful for you guys. Okay, as much as possible, try to do particular block diagrams for all the answers. Okay, in my video, I have not provided it. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So that's all for this video, guys. With this, we have covered with the module one around 10 questions I've covered, I guess. Okay, from module one, two videos. So those who have not seen my previous video, it's available in our playlist. Okay, we have created it in our channel. Please visit it and watch that video. And these questions, please go through it, guys. You could be scoring easily 60 to 70 plus in your exams. Okay, these questions you can easily score, because these are multiple times repeated questions. Okay, the model paper set in the last previous 3 to 4 years, the questions are repeated a lot of times. Okay, so that's why I've provided these questions. So that's all for this video, guys. Like, share, subscribe to our channel, visit our channel, and do support us. Okay, thank you.